Hello everybody, I just came back from a track meet and I am making baklava crust because I found this recipe on Sense and Edibility, and we are making a cool cheesecake with baklava crust. So what I've done now, I've put chopped nuts, ground cinnamon and cardamom in this bowl. Now I'm going to mix it with my hands.
So Bi-Neh, we have made baklava before,
Yeah.
and we did that with Miss Hoda. So folks who want to see how we made that baklava can go to that video to watch it. Okay, good job on the mixing.
So when I just got out filodo and I'm using one roll of it. Last time when I made baklava with Miss Hoda, we used puff pastry because she couldn't find the filodo. And the difference between puff pastry and filodo is that filodo is kind of like paper. It's rolled really thin and it feels like paper here. So right now I'm going to put the cheesecake pan on top of the phyllo dough and I'm going to cut it out. Okay, I think I cut it out pretty good. It's a circle now. I'm going to put these on the side. Just lightly buttered my cheesecake pan, and I'm going to place 5 sheets on it, and in each layer I'm going to place lightly butter it. Here is my second sheet. I've just lightly buttered my first sheet. Okay, I finished with my second sheet and I'm on to my third one. Okay, that was my third sheet. Here's my fourth sheet. last sheet. Okay, I'm going to do it here. Forgot to butter the 5th one, so I'm doing that right now. Now I'm going to sprinkle the nut mixture that I made onto the phyllo dough and make sure it's a nice smooth surface. Okay, now I'm going to make sure that the nuts are nice and smooth, and I'm going to flatten the surface.
Can you please say that again?
Now I'm going to make sure that the nuts are smooth, and I'm going to flatten the surface. Okay. For the review, I did my 5 layers, and each 5 layer of phyllo dough I put the nut mixture inside, and now I'm going to score my dough into a diamond pattern.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Go.
Peace.
So I finished with my pattern, and this is what that is what it looks like. Now this is my diamond pattern. And so the video before I had to just take off the phyllo dough sheet. So I just redid it with this one. And we're going to put this in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. And did I tell you 350? Okay, good.
So, Bi-Neh, you just took your crust out of the oven?
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Okay. See what it looks like. Oh, yeah.
Can you see the diamond pattern?
I see your diamond pattern. That is so cool. It looks yummy. All right. So now we move on to?
The cream cheese.
So that's going to be the
honey cream cheese.
For your cheesecake filling.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, we're going to scrape down the sides. Now we're adding 1 egg at a time. Good job. So that's the nice thing about this recipe. You don't use sugar, you use honey. So Bi-Neh, what do we have going here? So it looks like you covered your
Cheesecake pan with foil.
with foil, and we put it in another pan so that it has about, what, 1.5 inches around it of space.
Yeah.
And we're gonna pour the hot water in that after we have put our batter. So let's go ahead and pour our batter in there. This is such an elaborate cake, Bi-Neh. Good job. Just be careful with that. Awesome.
Whoa, it's going to.
It's actually very smooth. I really like that. So Bi-Neh, this looks beautifully placed. I think we'll center it, and we're gonna pour that hot water in there, and I'll do that part very carefully. And it's supposed to come up just about halfway on it. Now we're going to put it in the oven at 350 for how long, Bi-Neh?
How long? 1 hour.
Great, 60 minutes. All right, we'll see everyone back.
Yeah.
So Bi-Neh, we just took it out after an hour, and now we're gonna put, yours are really tight. So this is the leftover phyllo dough.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want it to be a little more fluff? Yeah, just open it all up, let it be free. That way when you pour your honey syrup, yeah, that's cool. It's just gonna look like petals on top of it after another, because we'll put it in for another like 15-20 minutes. Looks good. Well, I know you said it looked weird, but let's go ahead and pour our syrup on there and the remaining syrup and put it back in for another 15-20 minutes. So Bi-Neh, it is out of the oven and heading into the fridge overnight where it's going to cool, and we will tackle the tasting tomorrow. You're good.
You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. What kind of cake is this one? What is that? Travel?
This is a cheesecake with.
Well, it's not ridiculous, but it's not easy.
I'm ready.
I
was trying to average like 18 points a game.
Yeah, you're right, but.
Bi-Neh. So Bi-Neh, what do you think of the dessert? You had a chance to try it. It looks very good.
It's like has a lot of cheese.
No.
Yes, a lot of cheese, a cheesecake.
Yeah. And it's not actually like baklava. I think we could have added something like honey to keep the layers of baklava together.
Okay. Otherwise, did you like it?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, good job.
Oh. I hope you like my video. Yes, you do. Subscribe. Share it, share it, share it.